Hello, everybody. This is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and yes, Nightmare. I always just put random targets out for a new stream because who knows what the targets are, and this one's a very low target, and I just didn't want to go above 5 in a row, so the pressure's gonna be on me to not blow my own personal target. Right now, missions with casualties in a row 5. We met the target that I don't want to go over, and so, oh well, I'm gonna have to change some numbers for next stream on Wednesday if I can't deliver a clean one today. But it's not gonna be an easy mission. It's a 10 to 12 crate extraction. It's not a 7 to 9. So, and it's a 5-man team. So I'm challenging myself. You know, you dream about things when you set these things up. And in my practice run, I did not do so terrible as we're doing right now as far as the casualty list. I'm like, my God, everything that can happen is happening right now. I was very hopeful with my practice run that I was playing a little before we got started. I got up to our first retaliation. I got fairly far and was doing a lot better casualty-wise than we were doing now. That's what's crazy. But things happen. Hey, Werner, I'm glad you could make it in with us today. Yeah, very typical. You know, you think you have things figured out, you think you got a way of doing it, and then, boom. You don't. You don't. That's what this game does. Ugh. What I have to do is keep myself from thinking hopefully. Like, I was scared from the beginning with the original Base Long War because I'd never beaten it on Impossible. And there was some point where all of a sudden I'm going, holy crap, maybe we can do this. And that's when things fell off the edge. And so with my warm-up practice, getting used to this game again, I guess maybe sooner than I should have, I started feeling hopeful or something. And this game just has a way of crashing down on you when you start feeling that way. Maybe it's because I start playing sloppy, or who knows what it is. Yeah. Zigzag time. Yeah, you came in earlier than normal. That's why you see me just chatting here. Well, you can see we've had 5 missions in a row with casualties. So, you know, we haven't been playing the cleanest ever. We still only have 2 deaths from a while back. Only. We shouldn't even have that many at this point. But I don't even want to tell you how many are injured in the med bay right now, especially for long times. But we're all here. And I think your guy went out last mission and came through clean, if I recall. I think. I don't remember. Maybe he's going out on the next mission. I can't keep all the teams together because they're always mixing up and juggling and changing. Good to see you, Solvius. Glad you could drop in with us. Your guy's in the pool, so we'll see if RNG is on your side to... Well, it just depends on when we have a new soldier to purchase, a new soldier reward, when and if yours might appear. Will he appear as a recruit, a rookie I can hire? Will he appear in the black market? Will he appear randomly as a rescue mission? We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. To avoid the draft. You might want to avoid the draft in this particular campaign. Oh man. We'll and it looks like it's top of the hour, so that's a good sign. and we're gonna see about changing things over here and getting this party started. And what we do have is starting in the Psi Lab because, well, our first Psi operative actually finished at the end of the last episode, or near, I should say, near the end of the last episode. And I want to put somebody in. Hey, Gleacer, good to see you. So we're going to get Lex a boomer shrapnel, even though he does not have amazing Psi, but you can be an effective Psi-op if you don't have, 30 Psi. So, start of a new week. I see. Here comes trouble, and you called it. Well, it's not a hard call these days. It's not a hard call these days. It's not like Nightmare Psychic or anything. But anyway, Lex Boomer Shrapnel's going into tubes. And I've decided I'm not... Well, we got our first quote-unquote PSYOP, so we're just going to carry on without a scientist, because we know it'll take about 4 days, and that's not hideous. And I don't want to extend out our mag research at all. So, and that's currently at 4 days. I don't want to make it any longer than it needs to be. Although even the only thing we'll get is a free mag rifle, we still got to do advanced mag and all that stuff. But that's why we need to be building up our supplies and doing the mission we are about to do. Such drama, such drama. Although he did lead in with 21% vibe, so he's trying to correct his ways. But anyway, Floki, you mentioned it earlier. We got 9 wounded on this, and I don't even want to show you how many of those 9 are wounded for long time periods, so I won't. I don't want to cloud my mind with that kind of stuff right now. Anyway, let's get down there. We got a mission, I think, that we just have to do now. Yeah, 2 deaths. 2 deaths. So what does that mean? We have 9 available, 15 unavailable. So we're up to now what, 24, so 33 soldiers. We still need more. But we're crunching. We're crunching. We're pushing. Okay, let's get down there for today's mission. And here it is. We're 108% infiltrated. We are doing an extraction mission where we have to race to the crates and get them pulled out. Now, it is a 10 to 12 mission, though, and I didn't put this squad together with a 10 to 12 necessarily in mind. We do have high explosives that we're supposed to be able to find on this mission. So, I mean, we'll see how it all works. We shall see. The squad going out, just as a reminder, we got a Ranger, Shooty Ranger, Specimic list.
What's up, Doc?
And Blue Jay is a Grenadier that's going out on this one for us. Rick Roll is our fearless leader, and the minute this is over, I want to put Rick Roll back into training because his next level will be lead by example. And since we are risking falling a little behind with the amount of injuries we're having Rick Roll with lead by example, at least for the teams he leads, he'll be able to get people below sergeant leveled up much quicker to get us all caught up to where we need to be. So that's kind of my thinking there. We got Gleacer on this one. Yes, he of Vibe fame is out on this mission. He is our lone snapshot sniper, and hopefully he can help us out and cover the field. Hopefully we got something high for him to shoot from. Now, he does not have death from above or anything that benefits from height other than giving him a little extra aim potentially. So we'll see if he ends up being a move around snapshotter or kind of help us hit hard targets from a high ground or something. And then TiberAzure, he has revival protocol. He cannot scan for us, but he is along to hopefully help with any you know, mechanical things, whether it be drones or mechs or anything. We'll see if he's able to help out. Combat protocol, but there is no Trojan because he's only a Lance Corporal. So that's what we're working with here. 2 Lance Corporals. Otherwise, you know, it's an advanced up a team a little bit, but that's why I've got to play it very careful. Yeah, another try to kill you off. Another try to kill you off. I would worry if you end up being, oh, that's cool, Stormaris. That's cool. Not a problem. You got to do what you got to do, but thanks for dropping in and kind of hanging out, or as Dave Ingram says, being a fly on the wall. I appreciate it. So let's get this thing going. Let's see what this map is that we're working on. Road Train, how you doing? Yeah, she ekes out her first MVP. You caught up with that. That's cool. All right, let's launch this mission. Operation Chainsaw Crush. Let's see if we can crush it for a change instead of getting crushed a little bit. I don't know. Time will tell. The one thing I got to be careful of is we can win the mission by only grabbing 4 crates. Now, yes, I'd like to get more. And I want to get more. But we also have to understand that we don't want to keep getting injured. And if going for a crate in the distance is just too much of a risk, then it's too much of a risk. And I just have to be happy with that. Yeah, we did take another injury because, but it wasn't super excessive. But you know, we're just struggling to come through clean. Let's face it, we're just struggling really hard to get through things clean. So here is where we got to go get our crates from. Let's go see what kind of high ground this map gives us, if any. Anytime I got a sniper, I look for high ground.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few.
Well, holy moly!
Locate and mark the crates with transponders.
We do have high ground.
Handle the rest.
Yeah, thank you, Bradford. We do have high ground, but you know, I don't know that I want to park this far back on high ground, so it may be more of a snapshot roll for Gleacer today. I guess I wasn't specific enough on my request for high ground. Closer to the field of battle, please. Closer, closer. Yeah, so let's just kind of move it like this, keeping an eye out. 10 to 12. Because we don't necessarily have to rush extremely fast because no counter starts until after we go live on this particular one. And we got a building here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any high ground particularly close, unless you want to count the train. We'll see. We'll see.
Understood.
Okay, no lone drones spotted so far.
Got it.
We got a special.
Okay, this way.
We got Gleacer. Gleacer, actually, because he's a snapshot sniper, as you can see, moves pretty well. Hopefully we can put that to good use. Let's come here.
Holy ass.
All right. Rickroll, why don't we get you up to the edge? Because it looks like the ground down there is fairly wide open. Let's take a peek. Yeah, there's definitely a train car in the way, and we'll see. Sometimes they have ladders to get us up high. That could be enough high ground, depending on how many enemies are really, really close. So maybe we can use that to our advantage. Yeah, I'm going to bring Rickroll here. Everything seems pretty wide open. We can see pretty far. The only thing that would be bad. So let's not stretch it. Like I said, I don't need to rush
All right.
that far and that extreme. In case there's lone drones just ruin the day sometimes.
This way.
Bestätigt.
Confirmed. Go, go, go.
All right. So we're getting up. We're moving up. We're not seeing anything yet, but there is a lot. Provided enemies aren't super close, it could be a perch that gives fairly good cover for our sniper. Take some shots. We'll see. We shall see.
I'm on it.
Erkenne Bewegung.
And we're here in our first round of enemies. Straight ahead by the train, of course. Okay, Rickroll. They kind of came around the train, so maybe we angle off so we can see around the train a little bit.
We have to go on.
Yeah, we always have to go on, don't we? There's always the need to go on. So this is about as far. We're not seeing a doggone thing. I want to push forward and see. We may find another crate and hear a little blinky blink or something. Okay, we got another train car over here. If that feels like it might be safer, the edge of the map is right there. So this first crate that we were seeing is, there might not be a lot more over in this direction. So I'm not necessarily gonna hate this as a perch for a sniper. We can clear it out.
All right, man.
Okay, we'll just kind of not push much farther forward than that. We'll use that as our benchmark. What do we got over here? TiberAzure. Yeah, how about going this far? That little nub should provide cover. Let's bring you here.
Rücke zur Zielposition vor. Position bestätigt.
Not seeing a thing. So
Moving to designated position.
we'll see what we hear this turn. Once again,
I'm on it.
countdown does not start
Launching.
until we go live.
There is something evil lurking out in the cosmos.
Yeah, something evil. Aha, we see the first pod. Purifier, Sidewinder, I think.
Hier patrouillieren Feinde.
Yeah, Sidewinder, Purifier. I think the last one was a trooper, but don't quote me on that. And that's not a bad potential. So maybe we can get a little closer, keeping the train between us. And I'm kind of thinking with that pod, getting close enough with a grenade, be able to go live. Because right now, at least straight ahead of us, we have some reach. So I'm kind of thinking I can just get Blue Jay here, and then if they keep wandering in that direction. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like they were going to come up through the opening here, although there's nothing to say they couldn't. I'm going here.
Rolling.
Oh, the game has decided to give us a turret, too, to make life interesting. I see. I see. So the moment we go live, we will also have a turret to deal with. So, how cool is that? I kind of want the ability... See, I can easily bring you up to this corner. Rickroll.
Come on.
Let's see if we see anything else interesting over here. Do we see them? No, they must be packed in tight near the train. So it makes me wonder if they do come over here. That's why I'm kind of taking some positions over here, potentially. I think I'll bring Hoss here, just in case they surprise me, come through here, and then move far enough to gain sight here. I'll have somebody on Overwatch.
Moving out.
And okay, we can have you on Overwatch from here. You would see the turret if we needed to deal with it haywire wise. I don't know if your hacking score is good enough for that, but that would be an option. Because you don't see it from here. We do get the little gear symbol from here. And there. So I'm just trying to figure where I want you to be. We see it from there. Unfortunately, we don't see it from there, but I think those crates kind of block it. So let's just come here.
Sure thing, let's go.
That way you'll also be able to be on Overwatch and have some flexibility to what you do. And then Gleacer. I wonder how do I want to move you? There's a big question. How do I want to use you? If they come this way, having you over here isn't necessarily amazing. And coming here could be too close if they're right there. That's a tough one on the snapshot. Where do I want you? Well, you'd be able to run up this far. So if they came over here, we went live. They came wandering over this way, you don't have a problem. If they come going this way, I may just keep you there then. I think I'm just going to keep you there.
Scanning a beat.
Got it bloody covered.
Ready, Commander?
I'll do it with my eyes closed and I'll
Here we
still
go.
hit 'em.
Which way is that pod going? Okay, they're coming across. Farther back than I thought for some reason. But very grenadable. Who all can see? Very sniperable to maybe get lucky and have this guy blow up if we got lucky. It's 50. At it, oomph. Good to see you. Oi, oi. Good to see you dropping in. No explosives here. Those would sometimes on these explosive maps. The explosive maps don't highlight as targetable unless they're near something. Like this isn't even showing as targetable. Maybe nobody can see it. You never know which barrels are and which barrels aren't, but they usually are brighter. So maybe the only explosives are back a little farther in. I don't know. We're not seeing any yet for a map with explosives. So I am debating on doing this opening, but at the same time, I'm debating a grenade opening, which won't do nearly the amount of damage because it's not going to do any higher damage on the purifier because he has armor, and needle grenades adds damage to unarmored enemies. So part of me is almost feeling like, let's save the grenade for tough cover on the Sidewinder, and let's see if we can blow up the purifier, because if we got lucky with that, sure would be nice. It's not 100% shot, unfortunately. But baby, come on, we gotta be able to do this, right? Gleacer, right? I want to see Gleacer go, right. I want to see him type in, I got this, boss. I need commitment here. and not that kind of commitment. Let's see. Oh, it's so tempting because it's 50-50. We kill him outright. And then we also got a chance, with a base hit without crit, it's 50-50. We kill him. And then it's a 50-50 if we kill him that he explodes. And it's a 92% to hit. Okay. 80. Oh, Gray's banned there, so it'd be like, what, 87% chance to get a non-Gray's hit? Something like that. It works something like that. Never trust me when I start talking math. I think we're going to open because this is what everybody wants to see, right? Everybody loves a purifier if we can get it to explode. Let's go find out. We got the explosion! And it would appear we have a turret, and we have a Sidewinder, and we have a Sidewinder who could be combat protocol, which means, oh man, you can't see the turret from there? Shame on me. Now, I would have the ability to potentially one-shot the turret, but we might need help. Now, do you see the SNEC? Yes, you do. So we do have combat protocol to finish the Sidewinder. So what I got to do now, and I see one crate. Do we have any? We don't even see any other crates. Well, maybe we will when I move Specimic list right here to shoot at the turret. Since we have the snake killed, I don't care coming up this close to him. I need a shot on the turret. Unfortunately, we do have the AP ammo.
I'm there.
Oh, okay. And as long as you don't get a mineral, we can kill it. 96% shot. He didn't get a mineral. How about that? Now the Sidewinder. I think what I will do in the process, did we find any other crates? No. What's going to happen when they need to start marking? What are we going to do? Well, actually, I have Rickroll to move forward to a little, because we only want to have like 2, and we don't want to have anything really far back that we have to get. So we'll see. I'm going to come up a little closer, just so you are close enough to move farther forward to mark crates if we need it. And then we just have to have, you know, the Sidewinder in sight.
Got it.
For that. Okay. So we have 9 enemies remaining. The turret does not count as an enemy, so it only shows 3 killed, because turrets are never counted in the totals. So when you see 10 to 12 expected enemies, turrets never count. Turrets never count. You know, kind of like when the sectoid raises a zombie, it may show that you have extras killed, but it doesn't go towards the overall total. Blue Jay, let's bring you up here. Okay, we now have 2 crates. Oh my god. That's pretty far frickin' back. And if I move up with Rickroll, I mean, that's a double move for someone to get to. That might be there's a crate over here. Rickroll, go pick up that loot.
Alright. Since you're through with these, I think I'll keep them.
Yeah, I think you can keep them too. Advanced stock Elerium core. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think I'll just bring you over here. There could be other crates I see by doing that. But I think if I bring you here, we'll see this one, and then we'll just cross our fingers that they don't mark yonder crate. I guess we can always hope. But then if we at least unlock one that's really close to us, maybe we get lucky, huh? You know, the game doesn't give us luck. So let's just get over here, and I think that gives you sight. Let's just go here to make sure. If we get one farther over here, oh well.
I suppose so.
Okay, we did find the one I wanted. Uh-oh. And we found a lot that I didn't want. So we got a whole mess marked. And somehow we saw this. Oh my god. How did we go from 2 to 5? Just moving him here, he saw all those? Oh, I got fooled. Well, we'll just have to play it safe, and if one of these or both if both that get marked out here, we just aren't going to do it. Not with 9 full enemies remaining. We'll just have to play it safe. So Blue Jay, I'm going to move Blue Jay a little closer over here. That's like 1, 2, and that's not quite going to be enough to get you there on a blue move anyway. So maybe I get you here, and then you could make it on a blue move if that one gets marked. But at the same time, I kind of like you center to launch a grenade. So let's see how they get marked. No, they both. One is kind of out there. Ah, one of the close ones. We were gifted this one. So I think what I got to do is scout with Rickroll off in this direction a bit and see if we pick up another pod. Get a sense if this is safe. I don't want to do it with Rickroll yet because, and actually he'd be a move short. I don't want to do it with him yet because he would be exposed when he marks the crate.
Come on.
That might be explosives. That's the type of thing that usually is explosives. Trumpkin, just in time for a little Rickroll scouting for us here. Now the map edge is over here. Do I risk getting exposed by coming to non-corner cover here? I kind of want to go forward a little bit because I want to see what's out there, but at the same time, I don't want to push him too far. He's the one with commands. He can't get himself out of harm's way if there's a problem. I will be able to get next turn a sniper right here without the ability to shoot. I would be able to get you here on a double move, so I'd probably bring you here and then just see if we can get away with it, because we're semi near the map edge here, so who knows? Who knows? Before I move Rickroll out of here, let's see if we can safely get here and don't need help with a command. Because this one feels like it's the safest carton to get to.
Aye, aye, sir.
And now we find out.
Okay.
Okay. We made it here.
Good work. Advent's located
Now I'm
down
going
and our
to see
transponder is
if
active.
we
Firebrand
feel
will handle
comfortable
the pickup.
coming over here. I think since the first pod kind of came from over there, which means nothing, by the way. The game screws you over when you start thinking logically like that. But since the first pod came from over there, I mean, I would be able to move over here and shoot through here to maybe get a shot at a pod if they activated there. I would have grenades here, and if it was a pod that had anything mechanical, I have help there. I'm gonna bring. I want to see up here a little bit, and this would help me. I'm less concerned with that, and I'm more concerned here. So let's find out.
Okay. They're out there.
Yep.
We can see.
They're right where I thought they would be, and they're right where I'm not gonna go to get the crate. So that crate we will not go for. We've lost a crate already. What I'm gonna do is get ready for a shot with our sniper. And look, we're seeing, by getting up here, yeah, all these are explodey, I think. So as long as they don't wander too far, we have the potential. Now, we got to see if their radius is more than 2. I don't want to blow up a crate either, ideally. But I'm coming up here. We do have some explodey crates, so it doesn't look like any of the barrels are going to be explodey on this map. But I get the sense that things like this, but not necessarily this. Yeah, no, this style is the kind that are going to be explodey. Yeah, not that style. Oh, it's this. This is the explodey one. That's a piece of wood. Okay. Okay, and then there's the building in the back. There's going to be more crates back in there, and that's where the enemies are going to be. Okay. Can you come over here and not be seen? So I do think I'm going to bring Blue Jay over here. It says he's not going to be seen. Yeah, he wouldn't be seen till up here. If they wander this way and see him anyway, it's fine. So I'm going to at least mark this crate so that we don't have to backtrack. We can keep moving forward. Yeah, there we go. So Blue Jay, come here, and it's okay with you being a little farther back, because you can launch grenades. And then you, I'll probably bring you a little farther forward. Huh. We see the two of them. says that's safe. But I think I'll come here in case of weird scatter. Maybe I can get a line. Or maybe I come here. Because they aren't on alert. They're standing tall. So maybe we come here in case something does open up as they wander. And they see one of the two of us. We have some Overwatch. No. Let's get our sniper.
Tempo.
And let's get TiberAzure here on Overwatch.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Let's cross our fingers. Hey, they're coming in to pick up their crate. We've lost one.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
Coming our way. They may end up coming close enough to see us. Not Rickroll, but okay, they're cutting over to the side now.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Now, let's find out if Gleacer has a shot on one of them, namely the priest. The odds of killing the priest outright are going to be slim. Because he has 7 health. We'd shoot for 8. Odds are he would sustain himself. If we did enough damage. We'd have to hit 7 or 8 to get him to do... So it's 50-50. And it is 100% to hit, so it's 50-50 if we take him out. 50-50 if we take him out. But that's the way we're going to start. Go Rickroll. I mean, Gleacer. We got a crit! We got a crit! We took him out! We like that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff we like. Now, Haas, probably not advised to keep you standing there. Probably not. And I bring you over here, and you'll get a single shot. Yeah, great job, Gleacer. I mean, great job, Gleacer.
I will send you to Jesus.
That's for damn sure. Anytime we can get rid of a priest like that, I'm a happy camper. Yeah, I mean, and there's no way I'm going to try, and I can't push forward the flank anyway. I'm hesitant to push forward right now. We're gonna have a turn after this where the game's gonna make us push forward to mark a crate, and that 'tis what it is. Now I have to think we can kill the guy. Maybe not with this one shot, but with the multiple options that we have. I've got to think we can kill the guy. Because I can come here and launch a grenade over there. I think it would reach. Let's come this far. No. Why'd you go see something out there? So if we need to, we have a grenade. If we can not use a grenade and Specimic List can hit for us, I'm gonna go for it. Now, where'd we find the extra crate? Oh, it's right here on the side. We apparently activated that one by coming up here. And if I push to here, any other nearby crate? There could be a crate there we would see. Well, I guess we're going to find out. I want to take the shot from here, putting us in easy range of these. If they get marked. And I'm thinking walk fire then we also have options of no combat protocol. So that is off the table. I was hoping that might have recharged by now. So we're going walk fire because we got to get Spesh McLiss. I keep seeing Hoss, that's his nickname, but Spesh McLiss needs to get back into cover. Might as well take the full cover.
Position confirmed.
Okay, we didn't advance a step too far. Let's try walk fire at 84%. Oh, really was hoping on that. Now I kind of am forced to use my grenade. Didn't want to make that much noise. Yeah, if they mark it and then we get to it first. No, if we mark a crate, they can't change it back. However, there is a little something I forgot to do. Oh, we're gonna mark this right here.
Need an evac.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Barely in time. Okay, that looks like it's right on them. So let's see if we can get a anything but min roll grenade. Yeah, we could grab it if near, but usually I want to leave it. I'll wait till after they mark because there's a chance they'll mark the close ones. If they mark the far ones, well, we lost that roll. But I can still mark the close ones then. If that makes sense. I think that's kind of the way I do it. So, here we go.
Get ready for surprise.
We got him. We got him. Now, part of my problem at the moment is I got shitty, excuse me, I have bad lines of sight for my snipe. So we got 2 good shots with our sniper, one on a purifier, one on a priest. We may have to bring you down after this, Gleacer. You can't move this turn, but you know what I'm saying. We got to bring you down. I'm going to come here to try to pick up the loot. Hopefully nothing's like right there. Or Rickroll gets exposed. How about we do this first? I want to bring you forward.
All right.
Just in case something could see us. Rickroll, come here. Hopefully no one's super close.
Okay. Thank you.
And we got the loot. Base suppressor. There's $5 for us. Do I really want to peek around the corner? Doesn't look like there's going to be any cartons outside. If I come here, I'm not going to see too much out there, and I won't see straight down in there. So right now, as far as crates marked, they're in reach of where we are. Kind of, sort of. So I think I'm going to bring Rickroll right here. You know, we don't know on the all. Yeah, well, let's just bring here. Let's come here. There could be something out wide here for all we know. There's some explodies over here too. Maybe. Yeah, I think the ones in the back are explodey. These with the weird. Those are the explodey kind. The kind with the more decorative cover of metal cage are not explodies. So there might be some explosives back here too. Maybe we can use to our favor, but I'm gonna bring Rickroll here for this turn.
Absolutely.
And then part of me says, I got one of us here, but if they get exposed over here, I think I'm gonna bring TiberAzure here. Won't be on Overwatch.
Fair enough.
Spread us out a little bit. Okay, one local got marked, I think. Whoa, baby, we're exposed.
Some invisible compass within them.
Yeah, we got spotted. Oh boy, did we get spotted.
You don't.
Oh, we got lucky too. We got lucky with that activation that we did not get hurt. Holy moly, because he can hit 4 to 7. All right. Well. 62 there. How far? Ooh, that would hit the mech. And it wouldn't hit Rickroll. That might be my opening play. That might be my opening play, but maybe I have somebody else who can shoot that explodey barrel and still leave my sniper to clean some things up. Like you. Yeah, I can shoot the explodey barrel with an SMG. I can shoot an explodey barrel with an SMG. Of course, then I can't explode anything else. Or can't move. So I may be exploding it here. What that takes away from me is a great shot against the purifier. Can I get you? Yeah, if I sacrifice crates, I can start getting a shot on a purifier. Or maybe not. Okay, you're behind that full cover, so there is not going to be a flank shot on the purifier. I'll have a walk fire available, barely enough ammo for that. Or, yeah, but I don't want to get too close for both barrels. Yeah, it would take out that crate. Let's just look at what the explosion is. Once again. Okay, if I shoot this one, it doesn't take out the crate. If I shoot the other one, we lose the crate. So I just have to make sure I don't shoot with Rickroll because he can only hit the one in front. So yeah, okay, there we go. So let's just start the fun. It's not showing how much damage we might do like it did originally. But you know, yeah, we want to shoot this one. Shoot this one and worry about the purifier later. Here we go.
Unless they leave us no
It
choice,
killed.
we should try to avoid damaging the crates if we want to bring home
Oh,
anything useful.
it did because it blew up the other one that therefore blew up the... Right, sorry. That was my bad. I so much for logic chain and following the logic chain. Yeah. The logic chain, the chain reaction. I'm just not a chain thinker. Whatever. Gleacer, we're going to give you a chance for another explodey time. But it's only a 62% shot this time. Now, yeah, because I can't get you down for a better flank shot or anything. Then if that doesn't work, I have a chance with you, and Rickroll if necessary to take out the Purifier. We missed this time. We missed this time. We got to work for this one. We're gonna have to work for this one. Not making our life easier. And the question becomes, since I got to work for this one, we got to kill him. Now I do have a command from Rickroll if we need it. If we can at least injure him, so I could launch a grenade over there to maybe finish the job if we were lucky. Now you have armor piercing.
I'm on the move.
Please hit. Please, pretty please hit. Okay, we got him now. Now we got him. And on a blue move, I can go here. But then I don't see him. Damn it. I don't see him. If I come here or here, I no longer see him. So that means 2 more crates we don't get. Well, take that back. We could do this. And then it's only 1. Or I could command someone. Let's go here and do the sure thing.
Okay.
Do I want to protect anybody? Yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Since I'm running Rickroll over here, he'll have half cover. I'm going to, oh, I can't because I moved. So we will do our combat protocol. I don't have the luxury because that would end my turn. Thank God I started thinking at the right time. Wow. Well, if you like explosions, we got them. Holy moly. So we've killed 7. That means there's 5 more out there. We have 5 enemies remaining. I'm gonna come this way. And then if we see something, we may just have to lose the stuff.
Come on.
It seems, I should say, it seems safe. But you know, it's never fun, and you're it. Yeah, there's nobody else. This is the last move. Hate making moves into the unknown, but at least we have some vision.
Come on, we're late.
Okay.
With an item like this, usually to go for it.
So we lose that crate, and the crate we exploded, so instead of 12 available crates, we're down to maybe being able to get 9 at best. Okay. So far, we only have 3. So this turn, I'm thinking we're going to move up. Mark our 4th crate, so at least... That means there's 4 more out there we don't even see. And I can't really scout to find them. Now this one has a glow to it. That might be an explodey barrel.
Roger that.
So you have to get at least 4 crates to count as a successful mission. We've done that. Problem is there's 6 more out there with only 3 turns to go before reinforcements start falling. And they start falling hot and heavy. So we might have a tough time. We might end up having a tough time. I am going to move forward a little bit and expose some stuff. We'll see a crate here, and I can always pull back if necessary. And maybe they move up near explodey stuff. And then, of course, I would then blow up another crate. We got a peek. We got a peek. It's on a blue move. And we found 2 more crates. Big window here. No window here, but access to the side very exposed. I'm a blue move away from here, so even if this gets marked next turn, I could go up in a blue move. If we see something, mark it and then retreat. That would be a possibility, and retreat probably all the way back. So we have some options there. Trying to weasel in another crate or 2. I'm going to bring us here.
Let's keep moving.
You're going to need to reload. So I'm just going to bring you this far for a reload.
Aye, aye, sir. Ready to die?
And then as far as my sniper, yeah, I would imagine they're back around the building. So I guess at Gleacer, your time up high is over. And you're going to start covering potential center shots.
Yeah, boy.
And we're not aware of crates over here. Let's slide over with you. I'd rather if they I'd rather keep you, Blue Jay, in full cover.
Position confirmed.
So, shall we get started?
Keep an eye out, okay, buddy?
Yep, there they go. And there's another pod. We hit the engineer.
Learned the lesson by
It's a
now.
pot of 2, so there's still a pot of 3 out there.
Look at this.
It's a pot of 1. No! But we didn't take an injury yet. Oh, please, please. Oh my my god, can we please not take an injury? I think if I come here, I can grenade this guy. Although, these might blow up. Yeah. Those... Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe not. Because this is the inside one that we're shooting at. So a chain reaction would just make the explosion go farther this way, not in towards the crate. Tell me if my logic this time is correct. I think I'm okay blowing it up this time. That'll explode, chain to this one, and the explosion will come out farther, but not farther this way. So I think that's the way to go. However, I need to do it with somebody. Not so, I need to do it with somebody who needs to be the runner. Oh no, Gleacer, maybe you can hit it. Oh, you gotta you got a free reload. So Gleacer. It says, from this position, you can see the explodey barrel. Because right now, Rickroll can't make it a blue move here, so that's kind of iffy. We'll see. We can get one for sure. It all depends on if we go here and we activate the other pod over in the building, which could very easily happen. They're probably in the building. The back door here shows open. So they could very well be in the building. Our only hope there is that they went out back at the moment we try to come over here. So at best, at worst, we can get one because we can move up here and then retreat. At best, if we don't activate them coming up here, then, well, you know. So, Gleacer, let's do the explodey. And the loot should still be there. Yes, it's still marked. As predicted, except we have a lot of fire to weave through now. So I say, let's find out. Because actually, if they appear out in the windows, we potentially have shooties here and grenades there. So we still have a chance to be able to react. But the first thing we got to do is find out if we see anybody. And I kind of think because of that, I got to take this square because it sees around here a little bit to see if they're like right there inside the room. Or, of course, we'll still see if they're over there. So we're going to look from here and then figure out if we can afford to take a risk or not after that. I'm so nervous. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
We don't see them. Where could they be? We did find another crate too.
Humans are concerned more with having than being.
So where would be the safest place for Rickroll to move? If I come here and I activate them over here, that sucks. Although there's not a lot of places for a pod except maybe right there. It is a pod of 3. And if I came here, if they're hanging around the corner, we'd see them. If I come here and then they come out the front window or the door, that would be bad. There's no safe guaranteed spot for Rickroll. So, Trumpkin, we're taking a risk with you here. Is it a worthwhile risk or not? That's the question. This would, if I get both these, that gets us up to 6 crates, but we're running out of time to evac. Now, the question is, would I be willing to spend 10 intel to gain 2 turns on that timer? I guess it all depends on what happens with this next move. I guess it all depends on what happens with this move.
All right, I gotta go.
No pan. No pan.
Perfect.
Okay. We do know where 1 is. And with these 2 leaving, that means there's 2 more besides this one that we don't see a crate. I don't really want to peek around any more corners, but I want to get farther forward in case we have an opportunity to see something. No, I think we just hold. We just hold. I can't risk activating by moving up and all of a sudden they've moved here and then I expose them because that puts Rickroll at risk. Okay, I think I just overwatched. Although with you, TiberAzure, I will bring you up here. Just in case they come around that corner. They have Overwatch. Because it's safe. I won't activate moving you there.
Sure.
And then you two just kind of hang here in case things activate over here so we have some shots over there. And then next turn, depending on what happens, we'll decide if we want to give up 10 intel to extend the timer so we can try for more crates. That'll be what we're trying. If this is gonna work, I don't know.
Ready shit, more bastards. Come and fucking get some.
I'll do it with my eyes closed and I'll still hit them.
Where is the last pod? Well, I think I blue move here. Then it's very risky back here. I want to pick up that loot. It would keep Rickroll very exposed. We shouldn't see around the corner. Ooh. Makes it seem like they might be right there, eh? Unless there's like a stump there. But it also, unless I'm considered stepping out at this point. Well, if we do activate them from there, we get to move away. And we set up a lot of overwatches for them coming at us. So I'm going for this one. Because we don't know where the other 2 that they're going to mark are anyway. Yeah, if he doesn't activate, I can let somebody else get the loot.
Okay.
Whatever is preventing me from moving to that space, we did not see it. So there's that. Unfortunately, he can't do it on a blue move. Because I kind of want to defend him. And you can't make it in a double move. My gut tells me I need to... I'm worried about that one spot. If they come around the corner, they may come a-shooting. And I want to... even because it's only, you know, half cover. So maybe I let the loot go. Yeah, but the only question I have though is what if I come back to get the loot with Rickroll and I'm wrong, and then they're over here. Well, let's take a better look over there and find out. It's not a perfect view because there's some full cover stuff.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, that's just a little corner pudge of a building, although there is more loot over there. I'm keeping Rickroll here. You know why? I need to extend the timer. I think I'm going to do intervention. Spend 10 intel that we don't really have a lot of. Well, I'm not so concerned about loot anymore. I'm more concerned we got to get back to here. Because our evac opens up the same time the reinforcements start coming in. So even if I don't get any other crates, I need the time to get out of here without fighting a mess of reinforcements, because they start coming every turn, I think, on this particular kind of a map.
You men going back to business.
Okay, we've delayed the reinforcements. Yeah, I don't really want to push up to that point. I'm going to stay there and overwatch yet again. I am going to aid. In case that is where they are. We're just going to lose the thing of loot. Oh well.
Thank you.
We can't get it all. We're not getting all the crates. You're going to overwatch in case they come around the corner.
Sure. Why not?
Gleacer. I'm bringing you up here in case they get active in the middle. And if I bring you here, we could get lucky if they come around that corner and you get a shot. So we're bringing Gleacer here.
Jetzt komme ich.
And we'll steady. I think I just move you in the corner.
That's affirmative.
No one's getting past me.
Okay, the last two crates have been marked.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
We lost some loot. It was a PCS focus. $5. $5. I'm fine with that. Looks like I can move here and maybe get that crate on a blue move and then move back in case they're over here and we activate. I'm okay with that because this is good cover. And then everybody else can be pulling back to the exit zone if they activate, ready to be able to shoot and defend. Interesting. I think we can get one more crate out of those two. I think going for the far one is getting a little greedy. Is this too greedy? Sure looks like that's where it is, right? Yeah, I can come here on a blue move and mark this crate. That'll give us 8. Yeah, obviously, yeah. But I don't want to really move here, though, on a yellow, yellow move. That doesn't excite me. I think I just play it safe. Here we go.
My orders are clear, moving.
Go, Blue Jay. Sneaky sneak. Wow. Where is that last pond? Is it like along the edge, stuck, where we saw that one potential space that it could have been? There's the edge of the map there. There's the corner. Or they're just behind the building closer than we think. And that little blip that we couldn't move to is just a blip we couldn't move to. It's very tempting. But we're going to have 8 crates out of 12. We need flawless. So I can't do that and then all of a sudden have an injury as a result. Yeah, I'm not doing it this time. Because that is the normal way I play. I cannot do that this time. I just cannot do it this time. I gotta play it safe.
Orders confirmed, on the move.
If everything had been going better up to this point, I would have gone for it. I really would have. But it didn't, and I won't.
No problem.
How far can I get? So I can't quite... Yeah, I should be able to get Rickroll out next... Well, I got technically 2 turns. I should be able to get Rickroll out, running through here. I think you'd reach from here.
All right.
I'll just keep you here overwatching. I'll just keep you here overwatching. And I'll pull you back a little bit. I'm kind of feeling like pulling you back because I'm still afraid of them coming around this corner. So why give them something to see? They're probably not there where I think they could be. I'm going to come here. No, I'm going to come here.
Sure thing. Na los, zeigt euch!
I'll do it with my eyes closed and I'll still hit them.
Okay, there's that last crate. We could have had, if we'd been playing in a different series, going differently for us. Yeah, 8 out of 12. I'm not crying over it.
Head there now.
Okay, Rickroll, you should be able to get out.
No problem.
Everybody should be able to get out.
Aye, aye, sir.
Verstanden.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's us. Yeah, we'll never know for sure. We can debate all day long. But one crate's not going to make or break us. I was more wanting this because I do not want to go any higher on our injury streak. Let's go see who did what. I'm thinking Gleacer. I'm thinking you might be the one. You're my guess who might get the award today. Let's see if I'm right. I don't know. Then there's others who shot up the explosive barrels that may get it that way. But my vote's for Gleacer. Yeah! He did get it. This is your first MVP, Gleacer. That means I can't complain about your vibe rolls next live stream. I will keep my lips zipped. I won't say a word about the vibe rolls. Casual Q. Okay, I think that's like a letter of the alphabet is what it looks like. You are an MVP. Did I have my cap locks on? Yeah, there we go. You're first MVP. Congratulations, Gleacer. Congratulations. And we'll just change it. Oh, nice red. XCOM neutering services. Keep your aliens spayed. That's appropriately humorous for Gleacer. All right, who else got some awards here? Look at it. You're a most high. Well, of course. Heavy hitter, solo slayer, solo slayer, and a kill stealer. Not bad, kid. Not bad. Yeah. It's a pretty funny caption. Let's see who else got awards. Most exposed on Blue Jay and wanton destruction as it should be with a grenadier. Sneakiest, well, yeah. He's had, oh, wow. Expose, pursue, destroy. Crazy man Rickroll. We'll never know what that final pot of 3 was, will we? We'll never know. Ranger, yeah, we had a lot of MVPs on this mission. Most exposed, most assists. And no awards for TiberAzure. Mr. Quiet Conservative, he does have an MVP under his belt. He says, I don't need the fanfare, but look at this. 3 kills, 9... That's why you didn't get more acknowledgement. You only did 9 damage, but 3 kills on 100% shooting. There should have been an award somewhere for that. Yep. Gleacer says, no, we're going to keep this prop for all the photos for this mission. I'm not giving it up. I'm not moving. It's going to his head already. I've got to randomize. There we go. We should be able to make something like this work. If Blue Jay would stand up. Blue Jay, yeah, don't be a deadly duo. Stand up. Oh, but don't block the guy behind you. We gotta find something that... Crouch! No, not that far. Maybe this angle just doesn't give us possibilities. There we go. There! Oh, he did it! Let's go! Okay. Nah. Okay, there we go. I was like, there's got to be a way for me to spin this a little. And I figured it out, finally. Little off-center shot. Who cares? We're all in there. And it works for me. Oh, wait. We got to go crate extraction. We got to add that to it. Yeah, Rickroll knows where the camera is. Everybody else is kind of like, it's about how well we found that last pod, too. Great extraction, mercy, is a sign of weakness. Nah, it won't let me. I mean, yeah, I could do that, and then. Yeah, but then other people get hidden. Maybe we like this angle a little better. I can take a second photo and get rid of the first one. It can't all be straight on. We gotta have a little artsy fartsy. Yeah, it's more centered now. There we go. So we'll make this the permanent one. I'll go back in at some point and eliminate the first one.
Tell them to pose near an Advent burger menu.
Yeah, of course.
For science, of course.
Yes, for science, of course. All right, let's take a look at miscellaneous stats. I'm not used to using those controls a lot. I just had to fiddle around. Left mouse hold down. You know, mouse wheel, hold down, right. Yeah, I just had to try all the different things to finally get the one to do what I wanted.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing.
80%, not bad. No records set there, but Gleacer most damage, most attacks. Most under fire was Rickroll. Yeah, you did get shot at. You got shot at by the mech and lived to tell about it. Lived to talk about it. Yeah, a pot of 2 and it's a pot of 3. Whatever it is. I would have been surprised if it was another turret. The turrets usually aren't hidden super far back. It could have maybe a turret on top of the building. Who knows? I think it was a pot of 3. Maybe it was 2 soldiers and a drone, or maybe it was 3 live ones. Maybe it was another mech. I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's move on. I'm just happy to pull a flawless to end the ugly streak we've been on.
Our troops are making it look easy out there, Commander.
3 promotions out of 5. Already we got 1. Special McLiss is already a sergeant, so let's get some new skills on this team. Trojan, TiberAzure, you're going to be more effective now. What's up? Who dropped in? EcoBot, good to see ya. Phoenix Point community, they're gonna gain something. EcoBot, tell us. We're back to Terror from the Void tomorrow, but tell us. So we picked up Trojan for TiberAzure. Rickroll is now have Cutthroat, so his melee attacks against biological enemies ignore their armor. Have an additional 15 critical chance and extra crit damage. Ooh, that's why he's Cutthroat. Oh wow! So they're gonna really have. There's gonna start being some real flexibility on the maps and whatnot. Wow. Even soldiers and different things. That's huge, EcoBot. That's huge. That's been a huge hurdle to be able to overcome. Be able to do a lot of things from a modding standpoint. Wow. That's awesome news. Thanks for dropping in to tell us. I appreciate it. Still, oh, by the way, still no sparks on our side yet. But I have not forgotten about your name request. I have 2 name requests for Sparks now. Yours is the first, so you will get the first one. And Gleacer, what did you pick up? Do I need the extra aim? I almost feel like your aim's pretty damn good. I almost feel like I would rather do extra damage with your shots. And yeah, it's only 1 point of damage, but when you start getting a when you finally get double tap. Because right now your aim's been pretty decent. You have any thoughts? Ah, okay. I'll look for him on the Discord over there if I do see him. We will thank him. Thanks for letting us know, Ecobot. If you're able to, drop in on the stream tomorrow to let everybody know there too, in case I am remiss. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking you're... Yeah, because Death from Above that gives you the extra action, well, we don't get that. So this doesn't give us the extra action. Your aim's been pretty damn good. Let's go damage output, because that was the iffy part on getting the guy to explode, even though you did, but that makes it less iffy. And then Lone Wolf being a snapshot. Oh, I marked Lone Wolf, but usually snapshot isn't always as Lone Wolfy. So I may take precision shot. We'll see. Keep thinking about it. I can remove that one. All right, so good promotions, guys. Good promotions. 75, okay. You know, probably if we could have gotten to every crate, it'd been like 100. At least 100. But 110. Good alloys. Got a few more crystals. 2 Elerium cores. So the only thing we lost with that focus PCS, which was not high value. So advanced stock and then a little suppressor to potentially sell, because we got advanced suppressors. So, okay. Nice. I'm happy, satisfied with the haul. That's going to help us. Not perfect, obviously, but we were able to take that haul and be flawless. So that really was necessary to start healing our team back up. Okay. 4 days for mag weapons, 3 days for more debris, which will help our supplies also. So it seems to me... Oh, wait, this is what I was going to do. Oh, Machine Hater. I can't do a second. We got to get Machine Hater finished. How much time does he have left? 2 days? Okay, in 2 days, I'm interested, and that'll give your Will a chance to heal. I want to put Rickroll back in here to get lead by example. So we have at least a guy with lead by example. So anybody we take out that's low level, like we did on this mission, you know, we survived. Did we get him promoted? Did we get him promoted? So that's what I want to do next over here. All right, I think we got to scan for more missions. I think we may be only infiltrating 1 or 2 at best. Okay, 1 at best. Yeah, right here. So we're going to come over to Eastern US while it's still doable to do missions over here. Wait, do I have to do this mission still? Oh, this is the one for our sharpshooter. Okay. Doi. So that is the one. We did do it last time. So Intel, do we have... Yeah, we have advisors everywhere. I'm coming over here because I want to have the hope before strength goes crazy to be able to get the lib chain going. Please help us. Let's get lucky and find it.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. precinct.
Let's please find it. Here we go. Okay. Well, you see, I'm going to keep scanning for a mission and let this over-infiltrate. Just because a compound at 10 to 12 with five-person team, I want to try to get it lower. And that'll give me more chance to stay over here scanning. So I'm going to wait. Usually that's not a good strategy to over-infiltrate. But we don't have another mission anyway. So let's keep finding that next mission anyway. And see if we can get something else to infiltrate while we over-infiltrate. Because even if I did it right now, I wouldn't have another mission either. So let's find the next mission. Well, this is in our new area. It gives me intel and a point of interest, and it's doable. Mission timer, the slums. So this is in the slums. It's not underground, so we don't have to revisit those memories. And it's a 10-day timer. Yeah, and then we'd get back the intel. Plus, we need to start building intel anyway because I'm going to have to find a way to expand. And that's why I'm searching in the other place for a lib mission, because we got to get up to lib 3 and then have a chance with a free slot for expansion, so I don't have to spend the research time, take it away from weapon or armor research just to help me expand some more. That all makes sense. So we're going to do this. Let's put together a team.
Setting course for Eastern European Ward.
I'm going to pull everybody from the havens. I know I got some good soldiers in there. Yeah, Robbie's also being one of them. And see if we can get a decent squad out for this mission. And with some of the healing we've had, I think we'll have some more bond pairs available again. So that excites me. All right, look at that. We haven't seen this many available in ages. We have a PSYOP available. So it looks like Anaconda's going to get the call on this one because she has a bond mate available and teamed up with again. So Anaconda's going to go on this one. At some point, when I get an opening, or maybe we bite the bullet and get a second slot for training our leaders. So where are we at? Anaconda and Archangel. Okay, he moved. Let's go find him. Put it back. Yeah, you two are going out. Now, it is a recover item from Advent Vehicle. So a specialist could come in handy for that hack. Who would be available? I have one specialist available. One. I would then have one specialist coming back as soon as we do that mission. I have a specialist wounded for 9 days and 21 days. So that's what's happening to all my specialists. Okay. Okay. Well, since we know it's a hack thing, we're going to take our specialist, TiberAzure, because he now has Trojan. TiberAzure Red. Is that a special kind of TiberAzure? Let me back up. Do we have who are you getting familiar with? Anybody that matters? Blue Jay, no, low. Advent Horizon. Yeah, but I already got a technical. Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about trying to team you up with somebody at this point. We'll just pick somebody that makes sense. I'd like to see about maybe getting Kinky out for his first one. Stormaris hasn't seen any action yet, and now that he's just joined the team. Antros could be a lot of fun to use our first PSYOP. Kinky comes with trench gun too. Could be another potential opening. Yeah, Scarab for this mission. Yeah, there you go. Blast our way through. Let's slot you in there. Give you that for now. We'll look at weapons here in a moment. I feel like a gunner just sounds to make sense, but then if I take a gunner, where are my gunners? 20 days? 26. Well, there's my gunners. I only have 2 left on the team. Holy moly. We need more gunner. We gotta stop getting injured. That's what we gotta do. Well, if I don't do that, I need a shooter. And so I bring Special McList again. To be a shooter. He has a laser weapon. And we have a laser cannon. I need some kind of shooter on this team. It's either eeny meeny, either or. We're going to see, I might get one laser weapon there. I should be able to do this with 5, 7 to 9. And just run more missions quicker so we get back into the swing of things that way. Now I have AoE opener with our technical. I have a potential AoE opening if we could get in position with a trench gun. We got specialist. Then we got a shooter. And we got eyes. So why don't we take a look here? I know Mag's coming up. But we won't have advanced mag for a little while. So let's take a look here. I could afford one. And we only have one other. So I'm okay building a second. I'm okay with that expenditure. You know, and what I'm thinking here also, since you're the squishiest, I'll give you one of those. It's going to slow you down, but as long as you've got 12 mobility at this point in the game, I'm okay with that. You go below 12, you really feel slow. And since you're potentially going to be getting up close, I think I got to build, especially with the amount of armor we're starting to see. Taking one more AP round. I still got one more of those available. I'm contemplating if I want to make you that slow. You're down to 14. I gave you the other vest because you have the lowest health. Yeah, I am being... I'm very aware. You made that comment before. We made that comment before about armor, I know, before we started Nightmare. And that has been in the back of my mind, where it makes sense and I don't slow us down too much. And for a running gunner, makes it harder to get in place for trench gun, potentially. But it's still on the table. I may do this. Then our lowest health people are 6. You just got to remember, mechs, I think, can hit. It's 3 to 7 or 4 to 7 now. So, you know, we got to start looking at health along the way too, where we can. I mean, obviously, the best is just don't get shot. But you saw how that one walked into us and just totally surprised us. So, let's kind of look at, do we have any attachments that make sense? Not so much a scope. Do we have a laser sight? And it's at least advanced to up your crit chance. So we're giving you that. And a bigger expanded magazine is okay, is my favorite for a shotgun. What do we have here? Auto loader. Yeah, that's fine. Do I have a laser rifle, and do I want to... Let me just look. How many laser rifles do we have? See, we have 3 already. I don't really want to build a new one at this point, because we're only a few days away. So this is what I'm thinking we're going to do. We're going to see if I make weapons available. Is a laser rifle not being used? We got one right there. So before I make the change, let's take off the attachment and do the old switcheroo. But then you're not really a shooter, so I don't need to have you with it. I got my 2 shooters, and I should save it for another mission with shooters. That's probably what I should do. Sorry, TiberAzure, especially with your new promotion. I'm taking it away now. Okay, and I think we had a base loader. Didn't we have a loader somewhere? Yeah, auto loader. That's good enough. Okay, so I think we're ready to go with this team. I don't know that we have any of these that would be appropriate. Let's find out. We don't have a sniper for depth perception. We could add mobility, but this is a team that's not necessarily lacking in it, so we're gonna hold off. All right, let's do it.
Sky Ranger.
Squad green to deploy.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, I want to get back over here, scan.
Setting course for Eastern United
I
States.
want a lib. I want a lib mission. I want a lib mission. But before we scan... Oh. All right!
You must think you're pretty clever.
Their first sabotage attempt has failed against us. That's good news. And secondly, before we start scanning, let's get somebody in here not named Rickroll, because I have training for him. Somebody who's got... Yeah, we'll bring Corporal in here. This is our biggest area. Let's bring Alexandra here. She's fully charged. And just make sure she has a loadout. Yes, that works for me. And then Sectoid can do the next haven. Her bondmate. So that way, when I pull them out, they'll both be coming out. And loadout, I think he's okay. No, he's not. So let's do ceramic plating and a bunch of grenades. And then on the final haven, just whomever, it's small. There can't be many faceless in there, eh? We found a mission with a good timer. There can't be any faceless in there. He says, half jokingly. So Drummix is at full will, and he's a corporal. Let's put him in there. Okay. And I got to make an effort to get more, now that I'm thinking about it, more of my grenadiers out, because all of a sudden, I wanted more grenadiers at one point early on, and all of a sudden, now we got like 5. Oh well, let's scan. And we come back here for another mission. Point of interest, VIP capture only. Gives us a point of interest. More intel. Oh, this is get admin's attention. Nope, nope, nope. Thanks for the timer. Getting us excited, but no. Expires in 3 days, we're okay there. Enemies, aliens, or Advent now has iron skin. The idea that medieval weaponry could kill alien robotic invaders always seemed a bit daft anyway. Okay. So, robotic units gain the iron skin ability, granting them damage reduction against melee. Yeah, that's why that saying works. Okay. Not hideous. And Laser Master finished his training. Yeah, that's not the... Well, it is for you, Road Train, because you are a melee person. We just have to not send our melee folks in against the robots. We just got to remember that now, at least for a while. Focus fire you now have. And then let's carry on. However, I am going to put Rickroll in now, because we need our first trial by fire. I'm not going to make everybody trial by fire. I'll probably make a couple trial by fires for the low-level troops that we have that are below sergeant. And I don't think we need more than that. Then after that, we'll start picking up jammer. It's a free way, without spending the intel, to delay reinforcements by a turn. And really, that would have been enough for us on this last mission. But trial by fire. And let's finish scanning and get this mission popped. And we'll see if we get lucky that it goes down 7 to 9, or if we'll be fighting the 10 to 12 anyway. So we'll find out. And we got lucky. We got lucky. We have a sharpshooter. Justine Richards. She will be the one we're looking to rescue from the compound. We have an assault, Dan Stubbs with scatter ray. We have a machine header going out as our technical, so we got some flame to play with. Andre the Gamer is a officer. He's an officer shinobi, so he only has he's got the Ghostwalker build, so he's our sneaky guy for Network Tower when we get to that point. So it'd be nice to get him experience, to get him promoted, so we can get, I think Covert's the other one I like to pick up. And then the boy is back out and fighting strong with a laser rifle. Walk fire is what he's up to as a Lance Corporal. And Grapevine's got scanning protocol, no Trojan. Because he's just Lance Corporal. So we need to get some of these Lance Corporals, 3 of them, 4 of them as a matter of fact, promoted. So yeah, see, we gotta get this out and done before we fall behind. Yeah, another team member will help also. We got to keep growing our squad any way possible till we get back into full health. And then we got to get mission, keep everybody advancing. So that's the goal. But this is our next mission for next time, my friends. And hopefully we can grow on today's or expand on today's success. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And then tomorrow, we can share some good news with the viewers for Terror from the Void about the progress they've made on an asset replacer. That's amazingly cool news for over there. But anyway, everybody, let's pop on over here. And the rest of the week is a standard week as far as the schedule goes. Terror from the Void tomorrow. I think we're working on getting down to Antarctica. I think that's the plan. And tomorrow, I mean, then Wednesday, not tomorrow, but Wednesday, we come back and do this compound mission. And hopefully we can have a good one and welcome Justine Richards into our ranks. So that will be a lot of fun if we can be successful there. So that's what we're looking at for the rest of the week. And I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It's been a lot of fun having a successful mission for a change. Oh my Lord. A long time a coming. Hey Floki, yeah. Good to see you in here. I appreciate you hanging out with us. You too, Banner. And everybody else, because I'm impossible to rename everybody. Road Train, yes, you too. Yeah, take it. Yeah, enjoy your MVP mission. Enjoy it. And thank you, everybody. Those on Twitch, hang out. We are going to see about jumping in and, you know, raiding somebody. So if you can hang in till we just raid at least to make it look like a decent raid, I appreciate it. Everybody else on YouTube, ciao.